This drawing took me 100 hours to complete and I can't wait to show you the final reveal. To make a good drawing you need a good reference. For that let's go to Pinterest. And there are so many references but I can't find the reference that I want from my drawing. I found a reference which is pretty good but it's already been drawn by some YouTubers, so I kept scrolling. Running out of options. And this is me after scrolling for half hour. But I don't give up, I keep scrolling and finally I found a good reference for my drawing. I will combine both of these references for my drawing. Now let's draw. I will use watercolor and colored pencils. I will draw Ryuk in the background and light in front. I just wanna stop it. Where do you turn when you need someone? Where do you hide when you just can't run? Where do you go when you have no home? When you have no hope? Our sketch is complete, now it's time to use the razor. Now let's color. For this we need a bowl of water and palette. And brushes, of course. First I am going to make color for his hairs. For this I will use yellow and small amount of light brown. Then I will mix the color using my brush. Light Yagami hairs are kind of golden brown in this reference, so I will add more brown. Finally we got the color we need and I will apply a first layer which is very thin, as you can see. Cause I see colors for the first time. I'm starting to realize nothing's ever black and white. And I'm then I am gonna add second layer with some details like adding shadows with a bit darker color. It is the same color but I am using less water this time, that's why the color is darker than before. For the final touches I will use dark brown on the shadows to create more depth. I will use these colors to make a skin tone. There's a beauty in the way you're worn and the sharpness of your thorns, so vibrant in the imperfect. I am using colored pencils to add details in the face. In the pain there's something real, all that anger so concealed. Still you're lost in how to feel, just let me hold. Face is done, now let's move on to the lower part. Now I will add highlights and some details on his coat with colored pencils. There's a beauty in the way you lay and the way your color fades. You stand out now with your imperfections. Coat is done, now I will make color for his gloves. For highlights I am using brown color and for the shadows I am using dark brown. I'll just use red color in the apple and a bit dark color for the shadows to make it look real. On to the Ryuk. White color is almost empty, I guess I have to buy a new one. For Ryuk's face I will use white first and then light blue to create a base layer. If you like the effort, don't forget to like the video, it really keeps me motivated. Now I am using black color on his neck and the darker parts. I will use same color for Ryuk's hair but with different shades. I mean darker shade for the shadows and lighter ones for the highlights. And I will leave some white parts to show the highlights on his hairs. same process goes for his shoulders and clothes. Now I will use colored pencils on Ryuk's face to create more depth in this drawing. I will create a light reflection on his face using orange and skin color. For Shinigami eyes, I am using orange color and then I am gonna use yellow color. In the end, I am using silver color for the details on his face. Our sketch is almost finished. I just need to add background and some final touches. Are you ready for the final reveal?
In a crowded room.